Welcome back to our Sustainable Talks. These sessions to make our sustainability actions easier to understand. In the last episode, Rosie explained the Neutral app and how we calculate our carbon footprint at first. But what's a carbon footprint exactly? Today we have with us Ivan Pelay, our Group Sustainability and Quality Director, to explain the key concepts of carbon footprint. Welcome, Ivan.
Hello, William. Thanks for the invitation.
Could you start with this definition of what carbon footprint is?
Yes, carbon footprint is a way to measure how much greenhouse gases is emitted by an activity or a product. If we focus on the carbon footprint of an activity, we consider three scopes. Scope 1 are the direct emissions from our factory or our sales team's cars when they are visiting customers, for example. Scope 2 are the indirect emissions due to the energy consumption. And Scope 3 are all the other indirect emissions related to the company activities, like, for example, the transportation of our products or the attendance to the trade fairs that you were discussing during the last Sustainable Talks.
Interesting. And why is it important for the group to know our carbon footprint?
We need to know which is our impact to the environment and which are the sources of our emissions to be able to implement realistic objectives and action plans for their reduction. In that sense, in 2023, we managed to calculate our carbon footprint for the companies in the group, and we were audited by a verification company for the calculation in CATRAL Garden related to the own manufacturing processes.
And what are our objectives for the future?
We have established commitments to reduce our carbon footprint impact. In that sense, we have committed to reduce 70% our carbon footprint Scope 1 and 2 in CATRAL Garden in 2025, and the same 70% reduction is expected for the carbon footprint Scope 1 and 2 in the whole group activities in 2028. In parallel, we need to focus on two other objectives: to calculate and verify the carbon footprint Scope 3 and set goals for reduction, and to calculate and verify carbon footprint related to the products.
And what actions are we implementing to achieve these objectives?
The main actions to reduce carbon footprint Scope 1 and 2 are related to obtain energy from renewable sources, as we did during 2023 in CATRAL Garden by certifying the 50% of the energy consumption with a guarantee of origin. In parallel, for the rest of the activities in the group, we are auditing the sources of emissions and developing plans for reduction. For example, in France, by replacing conventional light points to LED ones and installing solar panels very soon. In any case, we all are very important to work by small actions in our everyday life in the company, mainly related to the optimal use of the energy.
Great, Ivan. Thanks for explaining our plan to help the planet. We will come back soon with more sustainable talks for Sustainable Garden.